Well, hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Just to go out here, man. That last video. Let me get out here out of these lights because they seem to mess up everything. There we go. So the captiva situation, right? Um, all right, the last video was the first time of trying that editor thing, and I just put it up the way they suggested, and good Lord, man, you couldn't even see nothing but my ugly ass face. I mean, my ugly face. So, but anyway, oh, the captiva. All right, number one, those things are bad about. I think it's a 2.4 engine. Honestly, I don't know. I just get in and drive it every day. I bought it just to drive, and that's what I do. But I think it's a 2.4. The crap. The exhaust manifold on this little truck, those little cars, are bad about cracking. You they're bad about oil consumption. And I'm not kidding you, man. It's like a quart and a half a week, sometimes 2 quarts a week, just depending on how much it's driven. But anyway, I need to go back out here, pull them valves back out, because, you seen the last video. And it, all that metal and crap, I don't know how much metal's back down in that motor. So it might be, 2 or 3, heck, it might be 5 times taking them valves out to get that cleared up. But, like I said before on a few videos back, when these little cars start tearing up, especially if it's got fuel injection and a computer on it, your best job, or your best bet, is to get rid of it. Just, there ain't no sense in working on it. Just get rid of it. So I had a few friends, talking on the captiva, that said, well, maybe, you need to rebuild the motor. All right, well, I got no problem with that, but here we go. If I got to rebuild the motor, now, not on top, of rebuilding the motor, you got to replace every bit of the electronic stuff. That means fuel injectors, anything to do with electronic stuff, that needs to be replaced too. So, excuse my friends, that runs into a shit ton of money. I'm not willing to spend that kind of money. And, didn't my wife said, well, just buy another motor for it. Well, I'm not going to go to the junkyard and buy another motor for it, because I'm going to end up with the same crap I got right now. So that leaves a crate engine. Crate engine, $2,000 to $3,000, depending on if you want a short block, long block, whatever. And then on top of that, you got to replace every bit of that electronic crap. Because if you don't, man, you're into the middle of, you got a new motor, but you still got a new piece of crap, because the electronic stuff is just going to start laying down on it. It's going to. And then you're going to turn around and end up finding out, oh, crap, now I got to put a transmission in it. It's not worth it. So, the main goal on this captiva, and since I done what I done on, the last video, and you know, cleaned out those solenoids and stuff. It's been running good. You know, I drove it a couple 100 miles. No check engine lights, no nothing, and it's running fine. So we're gonna go back out here again. We're gonna pull these solenoids out and exactly, you know, I mean, see if there's more of that metal in there. And it's all aluminum. I mean, it's aluminum block, aluminum heads. You know, I don't know where it came from, but that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, man, just hang in there. I still don't have a phone holder. But anyway, we're gonna go out here and pull these solenoids back out and see what happened. Now, I have changed the oil and all that kind of stuff, and no metal flakes in the oil, none of that kind of stuff. So hopefully it's contained up in the top part of that engine. But here we go. All right, let's pull all this back apart. If you happen to have one of these, man, you know, we got one little clamp here we got to take care of, and crap, there's one up under here, but I've already loosened all that up, so we're gonna pull out the PCV. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Let me lay it down. And then we'll pull all this crap off. I wished I had my darn phone holder. And crap, it's still hooked up. There it goes. Alright. So we got that done. We gotta take this off. Alright. And then we're just gonna grab it right over here and yank on it. Yank it right back here. Back here. Come on. Oh, that one's got a hole. Alright. One hand is not good. So now we got that off. Then we're back down to our little valves. You know, there you go. What this thing was doing, man, it was throwing P0014, P0011, you know, which was something to do with the time it being advanced or not advanced, yada yada yada. So give me minutes since I ain't got a phone holder, and these little things right here are a pain in the butt to get out, but I'll get them out. How? Those are, you know, pushing this in from the back side here. They'll finally come out, and then you got this to get that crap undone. Which, that's a whole lot easier than getting them white ones out, because that's a pain in the butt. And I've already went over this before. There's, you know, this is a 10mm bolt, 10mm rope. And we'll yank them out. How? Pull these out. Maybe. Give me a second. And we'll loosen this other one. Alright. Just let that off, because once you break them loose, man, they're easy to get out of here. So we'll do this. You do need a magnet, because where that thing's way down in there, man, you ain't gonna pull it up out there with your fingers, or you know, a decent set of needle nose pliers. And let's get the other one. I'm just interested to see, after a couple 100 miles, what the heck is going on. Alright, where's my magnet? Here we go. There's our first one. Let's see. Here's our second one. Now, to get them out of there, you either gotta have a pair of channel locks or a decent set of slip pliers. And you're just gonna grab that thing and just wiggle it. And this ain't gonna be easy, especially with just one hand. But hang on. Alright, so we got it loose. Alright. Let's see what the intake size is. Look at that crap. Now, which ain't as bad as it was, but it's still freaking bad. Alright. So we're going to clean it out again. There's the intake side. Here's the exhaust side. I would just like to know where all this shit's coming, I mean, this crap's coming from. So, give me a few minutes, I'll go get some brake cleaner. Like I said, man, it's gonna be, looks like it's gonna be 4 or 5 times of dealing with this crap. Be back in a second. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to this stuff again. You know, just clean it out and see what the heck happens. It wasn't as bad this time, but oh crap, dude. It's gonna be a never-ending battle. Clean them up. We got them all down in there. Let's see. Let's put them back in. Maybe this will help, you know, some of y'all out's got the same problem. So now we're just gonna snip them back on. We hope. There it goes. These little things are important. Make sure you put them back in there and don't break these things, because they're keepers that make sure that thing don't back off. I know I sound like a redneck mouse most of the time, but you know, I'm just acting. You know, it's just make sure those are back down there. Everything's good and settled. But as far as this motor goes, man, I ain't got a clue. We'll see. Hang on. You seen, still seeing, you know, all the metal that was still, and I'm figuring I'll have to do this again in a couple of 100 miles. Dang, these freaking flies flying around everywhere. Alright, so we're gonna put the plastic back on. Hang on. Oh. So we'll get this on here. Alright. Well, we hope we will. Hang Give me a second, hang on. Get on there. All right, here's our first layer. Oh, we gotta put our cap back in. That helps hold that down. And then we gotta put this breather on, just 1, 2, and hooking up to this. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it on there one-handed. We're close. Give me a minute, guys. Come on. There it goes. Yeah. There's that. There's that. There's that. Sorry, like I said, one-handed ain't good. So we got her all back together. Hang on a minute. All right, man. You heard it the other night. It don't sound near as bad. Now, the valves are still clattering a little bit, but it ain't near as bad. I mean, you don't hear the noise on the exhaust, and as soon as that exhaust heats up, man, it seals up, you know. So there you go, man. P0411, I mean P011, P014. On these little cars, that's, you know, probably what the issue is. I don't know, but she runs pretty good now. So it was just a revisit and just to check things, and you seen there was more metal up in them valves. Probably gonna have to do this again, but y'all take care. Hope things are treating you right, man, and you know, we'll see you on the next one.